Price of freedom is death. We're coming to get our check.
B1 salute, brothers and sisters. Welcome to the Afro Elite YouTube channel. If you guys are new to the channel, please make sure you guys subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future content. Leave a thumbs up and share it on your various social media platforms because that helps the reach and the growth of the channel. I want to give a special thank you guys to everybody who has already subscribed, everybody who is coming back to the channel. I appreciate all of your support. We are steadily growing this channel because of you and your support. So salute to you. Thank you very much for doing so. I appreciate that. It's much needed and much appreciated. Now, as you guys already know, I've talked about LeBron James multiple times on this channel. Sometimes I've criticized LeBron, other times I've defended LeBron. I try to be personally as fair of a person as possible. So if that person deserves some credit, if that person deserves some props, I will give them their props. If that person says something that is incorrect, if that person says something that needs to be criticized, I will criticize that person. I've criticized LeBron when LeBron has done things, said things that he shouldn't have said. When LeBron threw Kyrie Irving under the bus, kind of like how he did by saying Kyrie was wrong, I criticized LeBron. When LeBron took a stand, when LeBron needed defending with the C19 poke, you know what I'm saying? When LeBron needed defending, I defended LeBron. So I've always been a fair person, I feel, to LeBron James. And in this situation, LeBron has said something that I will give LeBron props for. But without any further ado, let me play the clip.
I was wondering why I haven't gotten a question from you guys about the Jerry Jones photo. But when the Kyrie thing was going on, you guys were quick to ask us questions about that.
Okay.
Hold on. And I don't even want you guys to say nothing. When I watched Kyrie talk and he says, I know who I am, but I want to keep the same energy when we're talking about my people and the things that we've been through. And that Jerry Jones photo is one of those moments that our people, black people, have been through in America. And I feel like, as a black man, as a black athlete, as someone with power and a platform, when we do something wrong or something that people don't agree with, it's on every single tabloid, every single news coverage. It's on the bottom ticker. It's asked about every single day. But it seems like to me that the whole Jerry Jones situation photo, and I know it was years and years ago and we all make mistakes, I get it, but it seemed like it's just been buried under, like, oh, it happened, okay, we just move on. And I was just kind of disappointed that I haven't received that question from you guys. Appreciate it.
Okay, so I will give LeBron props because, number one, LeBron was fed up, and I like the energy of black men, especially black men of influence and power, talking to other white people and putting them in their place. Because as you see, the interviewers were kind of like stuck, like, ooh, damn, he kind of got us. Because this is what they like to do. And I've explained this in my video before when I talked about Kyrie Irving. This is what they like to do. They like to use black people to go against other black people. So anytime a black person is under some type of scrutiny, anytime a black person has any type of scandal going on or any sort of criticism, controversy, or anything like that, then they'll go get other black people, especially if it's like a black athlete. They'll go with other black athletes and they'll be all like, what do you think of Kyrie Irving? What do you think of Kyrie Irving? What do you think of Kanye West? What do you think of Kanye West? They do that stuff to other black people so the black people can demonize that black person that they're trying to go after, their target, and then that gives them justification to go over punish their target. They know they're going in for the overkill, but what they need to do is they need to have a black person condemn it first so they can hide behind that black person's melanin for their evil. So this is what they do, and I'm glad that LeBron, even though LeBron didn't say that, you can really tell that is the strategy, and that's kind of what LeBron alluded to. Like, okay, y'all had a lot of questions about Kyrie, and now we have this white person who's under a lot of controversy as well, but nobody's asking me any questions about him whatsoever. But you guys couldn't stop asking me about Kyrie. This is what they like to do. Because when a white person's under any sort of controversy, you don't see them going to a whole bunch of white athletes asking, what do you think about Jerry Jones? What do you think about Aaron Rodgers? What do you think? They don't do that when it comes to white athletes. They damn sure don't ask the black athletes, but they don't ask anybody. They'll bring it up for one brief, quick second, and then they'll try to let that story disappear. They kind of sweep it under the rug. But when it's a black person, especially a black celebrity, they cannot get enough. They want everybody's opinion, everybody's negative opinion, because anybody who's defending them, they don't want to hear that. Anybody's negative opinion, then they want to hear everybody's negative opinion. Oh, he said he should be fired. He said he should apologize. They do that all of the time. But I want you guys to notice nobody's really having that energy whatsoever. So I'm glad LeBron called that out. Another thing that I'm glad LeBron did, I'm also glad LeBron brought up the fact that when it's a black athlete, whether they're right or wrong, when a black athlete does anything that the media deems as inappropriate or negative, they blow it up and it's this big thing. It's all over the news. It's front to back coverage of anything a black person, whether it's a black athlete, whether it's a black actor, celebrity at all, any black person who has a high profile, anything that they do that the dominant society deems as incorrect, they will go and they will blow that thing out of proportion. Now, when it's somebody from the dominant society, a member from the dominant society, when they do something that's incorrect, then they'll bring it up. Maybe if it has enough social media coverage, they'll kind of bring it up, and then they'll kind of just like let it go, and nobody talks about it. It's never any front to back coverage and breaking news, and they got the cameras in the trial. They don't never do that. We can give cases after cases after cases where you have a black person of high profile, and that's all anybody's talking about. A white person does the same thing, and nowhere near the same amount of coverage, nowhere near the same amount of attention given to the same subject. And a lot of times the subject is worse when it's a melanin deficient person. Now, my thing is about LeBron. LeBron has this bad tendency, and I hope somebody tells this to LeBron. LeBron has this very bad tendency of stepping in the right direction and then stepping back, like he's too scared to see it through. LeBron needs to stop that. This is why Kyrie Irving was able to be successful, is because Kyrie Irving, his stand was firm. Kyrie Irving didn't make a stand, even though he really didn't do anything wrong in the first place. It's not like him posting a movie link was a stand, but Kyrie Irving didn't say something and then backtrack. LeBron has a bad history of saying something good and then backtracking. He'll make a tweet, he'll say something good, and then he'll delete the tweet. He needs to stop doing that. Like with this situation right here, LeBron, he's on the right path. And oftentimes LeBron is on the right path. And then next thing you know, he backtracks. LeBron needs to stop doing that. I don't know what is going on. I don't know if he's scared of losing his career or whatever the case may be. If he doesn't want people to be mad at him or whatever the situation is, LeBron needs to cut that out. I'm not saying that LeBron needs to be an activist. I'm not the type of person who puts the standard on athletes and celebrities to be an activist. I'm not that way. I am of the standard that as a black person, especially a black man, you need to be firm in your position. LeBron, all of that, I'm gonna say the right thing sometimes, and then I'm gonna kind of soft shoe and kind of backpedal. All of that stuff needs to stop. If Kyrie was doing that, if that was Kyrie's energy, Kyrie would have had to do that whole ridiculous list that they made him do in order to consider him coming back to the NBA. But Kyrie didn't even have to do that, and Kyrie is back playing in the NBA because Black society had Kyrie's back. Black society will have your back if you show them that that is the right decision to have your back. If you show them that you can stay firm on your decisions with Black society, that you will stand up and stand firm for Black society will have your back the same way they did with Kyrie Irving. So this is what LeBron needs to do. So I'm giving him props. I really am. I'm glad he said it. I didn't even see it coming. So hats off to LeBron. I am glad that LeBron said it. LeBron, going forward, do not backpedal. Going forward, don't say this and then apologize or say some kind of soft kind of coon and stuff. Don't do none of that. I'm not saying you got to be an activist, but you can't say something good and then say something bad on some wishy-washy stuff. Don't do that. Be consistent and be firm. Family, let me know what you think about this situation in the comment section below. Also, if you guys haven't done so already, please make sure you guys subscribe and hit that notification bell. Leave a thumbs up, share it on your various social media platforms. Speaking of social media, you can follow me on mine, which is the Afro Elite on Twitter and then Afro Elite on Instagram. Also, too, we're still having up until Sunday, we're still having the 15% off plus free merchandise sale. The link is in the description with all merchandise. The link is in the description now. Make sure you get your merch before the holiday season. It makes great gifts, all that stuff. So make sure you get that. But with that being said, B1 salute to all of you brothers and sisters. Thank you very much for watching. I will catch you guys next time.